It's a party, baby.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. It is SmackDown night with the Insiders, and we hope you all had a great Friday. And there should be a great show tonight. Of course, I've got Tazzy with me. You never know, Jody may pop in a little bit later. Jeff is off for the weekend with the kids, so we are hanging tonight for SmackDown. So we hope you are all ready for the show. Tazzy, it's going to be a good one. We've got a championship match tonight, tag team championship match. We've got a 6-way for the number one contender for the women's championship. We've got Shinsuke. We've got there's a lot of stuff going on tonight on this show, and none of which happens to have been mentioned Bray Wyatt, which I'm sure we will see him as well. So big night tonight.
Well, first, it's a Bray Wyatt party, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, believe it or not, the tag team match is actually starting to show. So we are. I am excited. There's a reason part of why that's starting to show.
And, that's going to be probably a really, really good match. I mean, look at how long that 6-way went on Raw. So just for that alone, that's probably going to take up a pretty good portion of the show, I would imagine. That could go like 35, 40 minutes or so to start the show. So, big night. And, so we'll see what's going to happen now. Of course, we are on the road now to Survivor Series. So all of this stuff could be, things that are going to go forward to the next pay-per-view, I'm sure. So, all right, let me look and see who is out there. We'll say some hellos, and while we're doing that, we've got nothing else for the weekend. We're off this weekend. Jeff, like I said, is a kid, so no Sunday show. Actually, and Abby's will be moved this week to Tuesday, so keep that in mind. Nothing on Monday. Tuesday at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're moving that this week, just for this 1 week. So make sure you join Jeff and, of course, Jody and Dom on Tuesday night to discuss everything that went on tonight with Bray Wyatt. So be there for that. Don't miss an episode of Abby's. And then Jeff and I will be back, and Taz will be back for Impact. That is next Thursday night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is a go-home show. So the last show before the pay-per-view. After that show at 10 o'clock, we will do our predictions for the pay-per-view, which will be on Friday. So next Friday is pretty packed. We're going to have the pay-per-view. We're going to be watching this probably at the same time. And then after that, oh boy, next weekend is Tazzy's big weekend because he's got a marathon the next day. And then we're not that far away from Survivor Series either. So, I mean, just a couple more weeks to go. So lots of stuff going on. That's what we've got going on. We'll say hello, and then I'll let Tazzy tell you what he's got going on, and then we'll get into it here because we only got about 8 minutes left. So we've got Dana. Shane is here. We got James Grant. What's up, James? We have Odin's son is here. Dylan. Hello, Dylan. Anthony is here. Danny is here. Jason Peace. Hello, Jason. Diana is here. Chad Schrader is here. We've got James Chadwick. What's going on, James? We've got David Paul. Yeah, sad day in the geek world. Kevin Conroy, who many people, to them, he is Batman. And regardless of, he hasn't played him he only played him on screen on the TV show. So Kevin Conroy did actually play Batman at one point, but everyone knows him for voicing Batman. And so a very sad day. He was only 66 years old, very, very young. Passed away, and apparently it was cancer. He had a very short bout with cancer, so probably terminal cancer might have been discovered. And sad day for him. And Gallagher, I don't know if you know, a lot of you may not know Gallagher. Gallagher's the dude who was made famous by smashing watermelons. He had a big hammer, and he would smash a whole bunch of stuff at his comedy shows. That was one of his big things. People that sat in the front rows would all have tarps over themselves so they wouldn't get hit with fruit and whatever else he smashed. But yeah, a comedy legend. And a legend of voice acting, and like I said, many people that ever met Kevin Conroy, he was their Batman. Yeah, two very, very sad deaths in the celebrity world today. So, Little Silver is here. We've got Brandon Barnes. We've got Chad. I think I said Chad. We've got Barry Monkey from Twitch, and we have Jody is here with us as well. What's up, Jody?
What's up?
What's up?
Coming to you from an undisclosed location.
Oh, it's very secret. It's very secretive. Jody's in a bunker. Jody's preparing for the you know how they came out with the news, I think it was like 3-4 days ago, that they found this asteroid that's definitely going to hit Earth in like 26 years. Jody's preparing. She's in a she's hunkering down, so getting prepared for that asteroid that's going to hit.
Nothing wrong with that.
Be prepared, right? Yeah. All right, so Tazzy, let him know what you've got coming up. I know you got something right after tonight's SmackDown.
Yeah, we got the after party right after this will be at 10:15 p.m. Eastern time. I think I got it already set up. I think. Well, I guess we'll find out once I head over there. But you gotta love being producing. Tomorrow, big 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. That is the 1K celebration. It's also, we're doing a classic watch along for War Games, the very first War Games. Very excellent card. It's an excellent card. I think it was one of those. Pay-per-views of the year. So, yeah, come back and watch that. And then we'll also do some Q&As. I know you guys would like to ask us questions, so come on, do that. And then we'll talk about everything else that's going on in wrestling. Why not? Why not? I think that's it for the weekend. But Monday, the War Watch Along, 7:30, NXT Watch Along. Hopefully my ear don't go out this time. And next weekend, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do next Friday because I still gotta do the after party. So I gotta figure that out. So I don't know. Regardless, it's the after party is 10:15 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll figure it out. And then Saturday, well, just get your snacks and stuff like that. And enjoy me next Saturday for Full Gear. Should be a good card. It is so far. It's a good card so far. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not technically excited about it, like I normally am with AEW pay-per-views, but we'll see. I think that's it. That's it. Yeah,
that's probably enough.
Thank you.
Jody spoiled the surprise. She's not really in a bunker. She's laying down for bed, and because she has to get up in the morning. So there you go. Nelly. Oh my God, is this a huge?
I have a shift that starts at 6 a.m. and it's like an hour and 20 minutes away from me.
Ugh.
So.
Ugh. This is a very long name. Nelly Rocket, aka Big Poppy, aka Poppy Chula, aka Mr. K9. That's a lot of names.
Yeah,
that's a lot of names, dude. You really worked hard to make that account. That's a hell of a lot of names. Kevin Conroy dead 20 days before his birthday. Yeah, no way you look at it, it was sad. It was a sad thing. That, like I said, a young guy, and you know, just unfortunate. He does a lot of shows. He went to conventions and things like that. So he's probably could have been he was on the road. You know, we don't really know until the details come out. But yeah, it's sad. A lot of people, you know, like I said, really loved him, and his voice work was tremendous. So Brandon Wayne Lewis is here. The Moldy Spoon is here. Hello. Alicia is here as well. And Nelly, I'm calling you Nelly. I'm not ever reading that again. Just so you know, I'm just going to call you Nelly because it's too much. It's too much. So we are here. I am up in Northeast PA getting the remnants of a hurricane. all through the day. It was pretty much just rain, so I mean, wasn't of course as bad as they got it down south. That was a nasty hurricane that went through down there. I had some people I knew that lived down in the Florida area, stuff like that down there that did get a lot of the wind and the rain and stuff. So it is hurricane season. So I hope everybody is staying safe. Obviously, that are in those areas. Okay, so we got all the stuff out of the way. We're just waiting for the show to start. Tazzy just said that the tag team championship match is going to be first. So we're going to kick off the show right away, hot here with the Usos and the New Day. We'll ask the chat. Who do you guys think wins that? Does the New Day manage to get those titles away from the Usos and stop them from breaking their record? Or do the Usos go on to break the New Day's record for longest title holders and basically, been there, done that with them? They will then have done everything there is to do as a tag team match. So what do you guys all think? I'll throw it out to Jody and Tazzy. What do you guys think? I have to go with the Usos. I mean, it'd be a great story if the New Day won, but I really don't think they're going to take those titles off them, at least right now.
Yeah, definitely the Usos going to win this. I mean, it's a great story. It's a great story. You have to beat this team to be the longest reigning champions. It's kind of weird because you're sitting there being a New Day and in FK, why we're letting them beat us.
Yep.
And that they'll take over that. That's kind of weird. But at the same time, it's they probably don't care. They're whatever's best for business. Hey, look at that, best for business. So yeah. Which, by the way, it's funny because it's this is his first. Gee, I wonder what's at the end of the show.
I don't want the New Day to have their streak broken.
I'd rather they didn't too. I really am rooting for them, but I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happen. Jody had some big news this past week. Jody got a tweet on the bump.
I did. That was so weird.
Jody got a tweet on the bump.
I literally was sitting there and it didn't say her name. I'm wait, what?
I didn't even know about it until Tazzy texted me, and I was like, what?
That's pretty awesome. Jody made the bump.
For not something that wasn't even Bray related.
Right? Yeah. It was Elias related.
Yeah.
Elias was a guest on the bump. And they showed him. I guess they must have showed that tweet while he was on the set. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. We're getting some scenes from Crown Jewel. Of course, this is the follow-up SmackDown to Crown Jewel, so they're showing the Logan Paul and Roman results. Roman did get off that one lucky punch. He took the punch, and he still won. So, and of course, Logan Paul tore up a whole bunch of organs. Well, not organs, but muscles, whatever. He's going to be out for a good while, I'd imagine, if all that actually is true. If it's an ACL and LCL, he's gone for a while.
He did his show. I think he came back on a show on Tuesday, and he did normal.
Sam was wondering if that was really true or if he was just kind of saying that to say it. I mean, he was in that hospital bed, but maybe he was just poking fun, saying it. Who knows? Yeah, a lot of people said that. That might not be true. Yeah. I mean, whatever it was went viral, and everybody thinking that he was hurt. So I see a feeling Usi sign.
Huh. This is strange.
Somebody has an "It's my birthday" sign. Happy birthday to them.
I hate that they're here in my city and I'm not there.
That's right. Yeah. They're in Indianapolis.
That's very weird.
Is that the arena where the Pacers play? The basketball arena?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it would make sense. Usos, what's weird, Tazzy?
For some reason, it won't let me click on the show. I see the show, but it's not letting me click on it.
Oh, no, not again. Tazzy had problems with this last week.
At least I can actually see it. It's actually there. I guess I'll just have to reset the thing. Let me just log out.
The Usos are on their way out to the ring. Don't think Roman's going to be around. I don't see him probably being shown again until probably Survivor Series, if that. He may not be there either. Nobody really knows. So we'll see. We may have seen the last of Roman for this year, and may not see him again.
Doesn't he live in Florida?
Roman?
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah. I wonder if there were any like travel issues.
Yeah, it could be. Could be. I don't think he was slated to be on, but you never know. The Usos are here. Some interesting signs out there. Somebody has a sign that says, "Sup, Mom." Oh, he is there. Never mind. There he is.
He's there?
Yeah, I guess he's watching the screen from, it looks like, the back.
Oh.
Yeah, Roman is there. He's there with Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa in the back. Oh, there you go.
Weird.
You know who else is there? One Mr. Rob Schomburger.
Oh, is he? The artist is there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's cool. The New Day on their way out. Jey Uso or Jimmy Uso needs surgery for an injury. Dana, do you know that for sure? You know that for sure? I didn't see that for sure. I know that he has a wrist injury, but I didn't see that he needed surgery.
I didn't hear nothing about that either.
Yeah, so
hey,
he does have his wrist bandaged up.
Yeah, it's bandaged up. He did do something to his wrist, but I haven't heard that he needed surgery. So
yeah.
But don't forget, too, they're going to be taking time off. Like, through the Christmas season, once Survivor Series is over, there's really nothing going on. They only do, like, some shows, and they do the Tribute to the Troops thing. And obviously, if the injured people won't have to go to that. So they can always take care of that kind of stuff throughout that time. New Day is in the ring, and we are about to get underway. Today's SmackDown is 11/11/22. Very Bray-ish date, says Alicia. 11/11/22. That's a weird date, isn't it? 11 and 11 make 22.
That is strange. Hold on, let me see.
Tazzy still can't get audio.
Hold on. Let me switch to a different browser. Maybe that's it. That's strange.
Blame it on the browser. Yeah. The New Day. Pretty packed crowd there. Not too many empty seats. And now the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions of the World. Doing well, James. Doing well. Hope you are doing the same.
Yeah, it was a browser. Okay.
Damn browsers.
Yep.
And there are those titles. Michael Cole saying the winner tonight could be considered the greatest of all of them. Jeremy saying, can't wait for Bray tonight. The Bray story should continue. We should see what's going on with that and where we might be headed. Come on, New Day, Alicia says. We are about to get underway. Looks like, I was going to say, it looked like you were going to a handshake there. That's not going to happen. Yeah, there it is. You can see, and they're talking about it tonight too, with the bandaged hand of Jey Uso. So he's got a bandage up now over the finger.
I had it.
What, you lost it?
Yeah, I'm here. I hear it. Well, I'm here. It's blank.
Now you hear it, but don't see it.
You're right.
This match is first. Yes, it is, Mark. Apparently, Bray ain't on the show tonight, but Uncle Howdy is. Where did you see that? Where did you see that? I didn't see that. I was looking up Bray. I usually always look up Bray Wyatt all day on a SmackDown day, like in the news and so on and so forth, but I didn't see anything new about him. I did not see that. Oh, brother, there's stupid spoilers.
Spoilers, but it's not.
Oh, there's a couple more things about matches. Braun Strowman versus Jinder Mahal.
Oh, that might be the what's the name, right?
That's the World Cup thing.
Yeah, that might be that.
B-Fab versus Zelina tonight.
Oh.
A Bloodline anointment ceremony is scheduled to main event.
Oh.
A Bloodline anointment ceremony? Are they going to anoint Sammy as a Bloodline member tonight?
Oh, my God.
Oh, I wonder how that's going to go, though. That's interesting. This came from Ringside News. Is this from? Yeah, Ringside News. Then there's no mention made of anything with Bray. Yeah, all the news is about him wanting to bring back 2 release stars, which are Rowan and Bo Dallas, which was all over the news. But nothing about whether or not it's him, it's Uncle Howdy, or anyone else. Just have to wait and see. Sammy being Usatized. Someone said on another stream that some third sheet tweeted it, but I don't know how true it is. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Usually anytime something comes up about Bray, it hits like everywhere. So like I just Google it because it'll come up on like all the news because they'll all report it. Sportskeeda, Wrestling News, like everybody will have it. The minute somebody says his name, everyone has it. So I didn't see anything. So I don't think that's true.
Okay, hold on. I'll be back. Let me reset this computer. This is crazy. I'll be right back.
No problem. I wonder how that Sammy thing's going to go. Kofi Kingston over the top rope and down on the Usos, and they are both down on the floor as we go to a commercial for Progressive. I don't believe it either. That's why I put apparently first. No, it's all good. Yeah, it's hard to know what to believe. It's hard to know what to believe. I like it though because it just shows you that they're not telling you what's happening, and I think they're being fed misinformation. That's what I think, and if that's the case, I'm all for that. So that's a good thing. Tazzy went to try to fix he's having problems. He's getting like no video, or he got video, no audio. Now he's got audio, no video. So he's just trying to get his stream straightened out for SmackDown. War Games spoiler: Team New Day versus Team Miz. Rocks versus balls. That'd be funny. New Day rocks versus balls. That's clever. If Jay is actually hurt, maybe Sammy jumping in his spot for now, but why wouldn't they throw Solo in that spot? Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. It could be something that might happen. We'll have to wait and see. I didn't know they were having that ceremony though at the end. That'll be kind of interesting. I'm sure maybe Jay's not gonna like that. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's how Jay gets written off. Maybe something happens where do they turn on Jay? And take Sammy's side. It seemed like that's the way we're going. Do they turn on Jay and maybe Jay gets, maybe Jay takes his time off to get his injury taken care of? And do they turn on him? Are you functioning now?
Oh, we're about to see in a second.
Already people moaning that it's taking too long to progress the Bray story like series. Yeah, I know, James. I talked about that on our Sunday show. Yeah, it's ridiculous. People just want. We live in a I want it now age.
Instant gratification.
Yeah, it's instant gratification. That's everybody wants it now. Like I said, what I refer to Veruca Salt. I want it now. That's how everybody is. They want it now. They want it when they want it, and if they're made to wait, they can't stand it. But you know what? Too bad. Like it's you want it over. I just don't get that. I don't get that, and I hope that WWE and other companies do more storylines like this, and I hope they draw it out. And the more they do it, the less and less these fans are either going to stop watching because they're going to get annoyed, and they'll go away, which will be good, or they'll conform and they'll realize that, hey, this is actually pretty good, and I kind of like this, and then they'll maybe turn to the side of being patient. But yeah, it's I just don't get it. They just don't think logically. So, and we're back.
Whew.
You got audio and video now?
Yeah.
Hey.
I guess
Hey.
apparently one of my screens. I need to turn this down though. So I got 3 screens. I guess one of the screens I can't play video on. Go figure.
Then what's the point?
Huh?
Then what's the point of the screen?
I guess because the video card is like I already got one video with you guys, and then one video like separate from that, and then try to do another video. It's probably not gonna work.
NWO was a slow storyline. Bray is looking like a slow. Yeah, I mean, God, if these people were around during the NWO would have never happened.
Nope.
Because it was very, very slow developing. Like when the outsiders would come and they raid the shows and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that took forever. But it's just different today. Robert Roode might be backstage. Yeah, a lot of talk about Robert Roode possibly coming back soon. We'll see. We shall see. Tazzy's computer is finally feeling oosy. Oosy.
At least 2 screens, at least.
I gave up on the whole multiple screen things. I kind of dug that for a little while, and I had 2 going, but I'm like, yeah, you know what? I really only pay attention to one anyway, so I'm like, it's more trouble than it was worth.
I would love to do just one screen, but it's like, when you do like the whole producing stuff and everything, it's like you can't.
Yeah.
Like, dang it.
I was hoping I could do it where I could have one screen be the show and then another screen be this, like be the podcast or be the, the stream. But you can't, because number one, your face will always be facing the other direction. So you can't look at it and do that at the same time. It's just, you can't do it unless you do picture in picture type stuff. And it's like, So I gave up on it. I only had, my other screen wasn't even a monitor. It was just an old TV that I had laying around that I had hooked up. So, and I couldn't get audio on that either. The only way you could do it is if you had headphones, and you would have needed to have a headphone jack, an actual headphone jack, and the TV didn't.
Now I feel better. Okay, I'm good.
Tactical difficulty, says Tim.
Tactical difficulty. Okay. All right.
Kofi is laid out now in the middle of the ring. We got Jimmy Uso there, just telling him to go tag his partner, daring him to go over there and tag against Xavier Woods. But he will not let him do it. Stomps on his hand. And back over to the wrong corner goes Kofi, who's been in the ring for a good while. The crowd chanting Sammy Uso. That wasn't taken too well there. You want Sammy Uso. Will Raleigh Sport Rally says, thoughts on Chelsea leaving Impact? Do you think she's going to WWE? Yes. Yeah, I would assume so. She said yesterday on the show she's going home. So yeah, I would be surprised.
Week.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if she wasn't going back to WWE. Bray's new T-shirt. You're talking about which one, James? You have another new one out?
Mm-hmm.
He does. I didn't see it.
Just came one out.
I'm gonna have to look.
Revel in who you are.
Oh, look at that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely going on my Christmas list.
That's freaking amazing and creepy. I love that. I want to see it up close. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm getting that. Hello. 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 They keep giving discounts and stuff too. They give you like a discount code every time now.
Yeah.
Hello, new shirt.
See you in Christmas.
Yeah, probably at this time of the year, you'd be probably right. Well, it may take that long, especially with the good old post office being the way it is.
This is nice. Like new. Are these new Uso shirts or Bloodline shirts?
That song's going through my head, by the way. I heard it today. No, Tom's Diner by oh my god, Suzanne Vega. She sang "My Name Is Luca" too. Like two of the most like the two of the worst like songs that will stick in your head ever. A lot of other people have done that song though, but it. All right, let's see. Bloop. Hey, look what I did. That's awesome.
Somebody has a Carl file.
Owl is here. So you know when Owl comes into the chat, we got to go, ooh, 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 ooh. What's going on, Owl?
Speaking of
the rabbit thing is on it. The rabbit thing's on it too. Where is it? Is it on the front or the back? I can't see it. I didn't see the rabbit thing. I want to get a close up of it and I can't. Where's the rabbit thing? It's not on the back. Where is it? On the front? Why don't they let me get a close up of this?
Yeah, you should be able to click on it. It's just expand. You move your fingers.
Expand my nothing. It doesn't expand. Clicking on it. I'm sitting here clicking on it. Ain't going anywhere. It ain't moving. Right. It ain't going nowhere. Yes, Tim, that's the song. Yes, I heard it on my. I have my '80s playlist going, and I heard it. There it is. Now I can get it from the front. Oh yeah, the rabbit is. Oh, that's cool. The thing in the hallway.
Mm.
Oh, that's neat. That's the rabbit that's in the hallway in the back. With the white rabbits right in the middle of it. Yeah. And this whole shirt looks like a puzzle. There's a rabbit jumping up to it.
That's about right.
The moth logo on the bottom. People are going to be examining this shirt for clues. That's cool, though. I need that mask. They need to make that mask. I'm not paying I'm not paying just for a blue tick. The white rabbit logo is on the top right of the shirt. I did see it. Thank you. I had to blow it up to see it. Did I send the Etsy link with the black phone mask? I've seen that on Etsy. You know what? I was going to get that this year, and I was going to go as the dude from the black phone for Halloween, but I think I'm going to save it for next year. It's a relatively easy mask to do, or easy, not mask, an easy costume to do. And I did see the ones on Etsy. Yeah, they're nice. There's somebody that made a really, really good one. Trying to get ahead of the hectic schedule, says Paul. Will Bray be on tonight? They haven't announced him the last couple. They didn't announce him last week either, really, and didn't say anything about this week. So we'll have to wait and see. I would imagine so. He has been on everyone since he's come back, so I would imagine he will. We are about around 20 minutes in here to this New Day and Usos match. Clotheslines here from Xavier Woods, who finally got in. Off the ropes, duck under again. Xavier Woods now, that nice slide underneath it, and a big clothesline from Xavier Woods.
Still commercial.
You're still in commercial?
Yeah.
Crap, dude. I must be way ahead of you.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, for me, Xavier Woods just got tagged in.
Xavier now with a clothesline over in the corner. Xavier's in there with both of the Usos. Russian leg sweep and a kip up for Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods looking good. And up across the back, knee to the midsections, going for cover 1, 2, close. Kick out at, the referee's hand was almost down. That was 2 3/4. Wonder if Charlotte or Bobby Roode show up tonight. I don't know, Will. Like, I don't think they're gonna. They could. I think they might save bigger returns. Bobby Roode, I could see. Charlotte, no. I think they would save that. Have a look at Fightful Select that said anything about Bray, because apparently that's who said Bray ain't on. So Fightful said he's not on tonight. Maybe he won't. Who knows? Sometimes when the shows after Crown Jewel are sometimes weird because the wrestlers have such a lot of travel that they have to do. So who knows? Maybe they gave him the night off because of traveling from Crown Jewel back. So maybe.
And it's his mom's birthday today.
It was Bray's mom's birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he's off today. Could be. He could be. They didn't advertise him. There's nothing. Yeah, saying we're talking about Robert Roode. Yeah, maybe he's not. Maybe he won't be on tonight.
So maybe they had him go to Crown Jewel to do that promo and everything because he was going to be on the night.
Could be. Yeah, could be. If this is following just a path of the storyline, and maybe it wasn't in the initial plans to have him be at Crown Jewel, and maybe because they wanted the fans to see him, they had him go there and cut the promo that he did there, and maybe that was supposed to be tonight's promo. That could be. Yeah, that could be. Could very well be. We will see, I guess. I got them blocked. Fightful. Yeah. They're not the most legit source that you can find. Happy birthday to Bray's mom. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Kofi back in there.
Wow, Usos and a New Day match. That's good. Shocker.
Right. 2 of the best ever to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Big headbutt from Xavier Woods.
Ooh.
Kofi outside of the ring now. Xavier coming back in. Jey Uso in there with, oh man, that kick from Jey Uso. Jimmy gets tagged in. Both of them in there now. Double kicks to Xavier Woods. Double kicks to Kofi. Might be it. Might be the beginning of the end here. Xavier's down. Kofi's on the outside of the ring. Both of the Usos are going up on the top of either side of the ring. Both setting up Xavier Woods. Oh, down they come. That's got to be it. 1, 2. No, he kicked out. Wow. He kicked out of that. Wow, I'm shocked. Damn, I thought it was over. Xavier managed to kick out of this. Look at the double splash. Boy, they got some air. Man, they were up there. Maybe they did a pre-recorded thing like last week. Could have. They might have. When you're going to have stuff recorded, if it's just a backstage segment, they could certainly do that. What's up, Moda? How are you? This SmackDown Live. Yeah, it's live. Will Raleigh Sport Rally. It's live this week. I have blocked all of the dirt sheets. I don't blame you. Don't blame you. I've got a few blocked myself. I only look at primarily 2 that are more accurate than most. Not to say they're innocent of garbage, just that they're a little more accurate than others. I thought that was it. Long match. Xavier Woods still fighting. Hung him up on the ropes. fact that he's not listed makes me think more that he would be on at some point. Yeah, he wasn't really listed last week either, but they gave that away because of spoilers for the tapings. Jey Uso just got taken out on the outside, and now Jimmy's in there by himself. Now we're getting a double team from the New Day. Big DDT from Xavier Woods. Tag is made to Kofi. Xavier has Jimmy propped up over the knee, and a stomp from Kofi. They got to cover him. 1, 2. No, Jimmy, Jay makes the save. Just going too fast. I couldn't decide who was who. Anthony doesn't like the New Day. Yeah, you got to like who you got to like. But, yeah, I mean, you got to respect them. They're a very, very good team.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Especially when they're 3.
Yeah. With Big E, of course. Okay, what a sign to bring with you. Sup, Mom. Leave a sign that says Sup, Mom. And Moda says, but New Day rocks, Anthony. What a match so far. Yeah, it's been a great match. I mean, both of them now just staring at each other in the middle of the ring. Kind of taking a little rest.
That's about right.
Taking a little break. Roman watching on in the back, and here we go. The rest is over. Xavier over the top. Jey Uso, a super kick to Xavier Woods, and another, and Xavier is over the barricade. Meantime, Kofi's in the ring with Jimmy. Jimmy catches Kofi with the right hand, and now again Jey is in there. They've got the double team going on. Xavier is somewhere outside the ring beyond the barricade. Kofi with a double noggin knocker. Don't see those much. Kofi. Wow. Cross body from Kofi Kingston. But the Usos won. Kofi actually hit that move, but he missed Jimmy, and Jimmy was able to take him out. The Usos win.
Celebration time.
Classic match. And Roman
Bummer.
wringing his hands, but he looks happy. A smile on Paul Heyman's face. Solo Sikoa, you can't really tell.
He has a good poker face.
He really does. That the fact that he could keep that straight face through that whole thing with Sammy, yes.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, no, he was snickering. You just didn't see it. They kept him off camera.
They made sure they kept him on camera.
Wonder if we're going to get some good comedy tonight in that main event. I bet you we will. We're going to probably get some good stuff tonight in that main event. Unless there's some kind of turn. If there's some kind of turn where they turn on Sammy, I'd be down with that too. If they turn on him, or if something happens with Jay, we'll see. That should be interesting though. Now there's Roman.
Oh, there are new shirts. Those are nice shirts.
Look at that smile on Heyman. That is a demented looking smile.
I was just going to say, that's a very evil looking smile.
It really is. Very, very demented looking smile on Paul Heyman. 25-minute match. Yeah, I figured it was going to be long. And coming up next, this is the World Cup, the SmackDown World Cup on Fox. And look at the entrance there. Shinsuke, you got Mustafa Ali, you've got Sami Zayn, and let's see, Escobar and Braun Strowman. World Cup. So now Demolition is now the third longest reigning tag team champs. I'm going to be an old man and say, get off my lawn with that mess. 10 competitors. We're talking about Survivor Series. A lot of questions as to who is going to be on the women's teams. Is it Sasha and Naomi that'll fill in 2 of those spots? Is it going to be Chelsea Green who comes in and fills one of the spots? So a lot of guessing left as to who fills out those women's teams for War Games. Sorry, but the real World Cup is in 8 days' time.
Yes.
By the way, Mustafa Ali is on SmackDown.
Mustafa Ali's lucky he got out of that trunk that Bobby Lashley threw him into last week.
Good call.
Threw him like a rag doll. It's funny because, listen, Mustafa I think is very underrated, but they're really trying to utilize him, which is good. The problem is the fans really aren't reacting to him, and they try to use him as a face the last couple of weeks, but the fans really didn't give him a whole heck of a lot of love. So now they really just don't know what to do with him, I think. Do they have him go back to a heel? I don't know. They need to come up with something for him. And it's a shame because, like I said, the dude could wrestle. He's cut. He's got, the look. I just think they just have to find the right thing for him. But the stuff that he was doing where he was challenging Seth Rollins, it wasn't working. So maybe they'll move him to SmackDown and just start him over in something else. He's no Joe Hendry, says Little Silver. I mean, who is Joe Hendry? No one. At least Mustafa Ali's on TV, right? Yeah, and it's good that he is. But I think the crowd's just not going for it, and they got to come up with something for him. I don't know. He might be better as a heel. We've seen him work that way, so he might be better. Tazzy, you watch NXT, and I haven't been able to see the last couple of weeks. Who is this guy that's doing these promos with the voice machine? What is going on with that?
We don't know. Nobody knows.
I mean, some people are saying it's Dijakovic, but he's got
the
other promos going on, though.
Credit for that already.
Huh?
I thought Joe Gacy took credit for that already on Twitter.
Nope.
He's been posting stuff about it.
He was trolling.
What's the person's name? What's he calling himself?
Scripts.
Yeah. Scripts, yeah, like that. What the hell is that? I haven't gotten to watch it, so I didn't even know what was going on, and I read about it.
Unless it's Mustafa Ali.
Maybe it is. Maybe Mustafa Ali is now Scripts. When I heard it, then I'm thinking, well, maybe that's maybe it's Bobby Roode, and maybe Roode's going to be back in NXT. That's what I thought when I heard it, because of course the two things are just being talked about at the same time. But yeah, it's too bad they ruined that hacker gimmick. That might have really worked out for him.
Oh yeah, that would be perfect.
Yeah, it really might have worked out for him, but they ruined it. That whole thing was just horrible. Really, really horribly done.
It started off good too. It was like, oh, okay, this got legs. This gonna work.
The fact that they combined it with that horrible ass faction retribution was just,
and that could have been better.
Yeah,
way better.
Yeah, it was terrible. Look at the careers that derailed. Like Mia Yim went to Impact. I mean, Dijakovic crashed and burned. One of the guys was a Maximum Male Model, which that's not doing very well. And I mean, what a mess. What a mess. I don't know who the hell is the other guy who wore the really bad paper mache Jason mask on his face. I don't even think he's wrestling anymore.
Oh,
I don't even know what happened. I don't know where he was.
I forgot what his name is. To answer that question, he's a rookie, so he actually is still signed with the Pirates. Actually, that's the shortstop, the 6'8" shortstop.
That's a big, tall. That's a
big, tall.
Heyman still has this creepy look on his face.
I hope he stopped doing it.
Roman doesn't look all that happy. Roman not looking all that happy.
By the way, you're gonna love the movie tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good.
Roman said, "Feels good, right?" This is what being the greatest of all time feels like. Now you got that done. Time for me to handle some stuff. Uh-oh. But I need you by my side. Because I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it the right way.
Wait, what?
Going to handle it out in the ring. Live. Tonight. Uh-oh.
Against who?
I don't know. I think it's Jay, because he really held Jay close when right there at the end. I think they might end up beating up Jay or doing something to Jay. Ooh, this is going to be good. Here in Dallas, FC Dallas in the stadium, they play and are hosting free watch-along parties in the stadium with free refreshments for the first 3 U.S. games in the World Cup. That's cool. The inaugural SmackDown World Cup up next. The winner gets this prestigious cup, and there it is. There it is. It's a prestigious cup. I wonder if you could drink out of that prestigious cup. And here it comes, the first match of the World Cup. It's Shinsuke Nakamura, looking a little like Kill Bill. Got the Kill Bill outfit on. He dressed up a little like Kill Bill. Slapjack. Yes, I used to call him Slap Nuts. Slapjack, Slap Nuts. Or Shane Thorne. Where the hell is he? Is he in New Japan now, Will? Okay. Well, God bless him. God bless.
I like the yellow.
Yeah, looks good.
Huh. That trophy looks strangely familiar.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it wasn't that the recycled one that they gave to
Shane Man.
Yeah. You know that's gonna get broken. At some point, you know somebody's gonna break it, because that's what happens. Didn't who the hell won that? Corbin. Was it Corbin?
Like actually won it?
No, it was when Corbin was in the storyline with oh man, what's his name? He's on SmackDown too. I just can't remember his name now. Is it really the recycled one? It could be. It could be.
Never know.
We miss Boogs. Yeah, he should be coming back maybe sometime early next year, I would imagine. Who won that cup? Chat, tell me. He's on SmackDown. I just can't remember the hell his name is right now. Oh my God, I could picture his face in my head and I can't remember his name. Madcap Moss, thank you. Yes, Madcap Moss was the one who won that.
Oh, last year's.
Remember, and then Corbin attacked him with it and beat him up with the trophy and smashed it all over the place.
Andre the Giant. Wait.
Yes, that's the Andre the Giant Cup.
Wait. Because Andre the Giant is the actual statue, right?
Oh, no, you're right. Yes, that's a statue. Yeah, no, you're right.
Got me confused.
Yeah, no, that's a statue. What is that cup from, though? That is something else. They've used that for something else.
The best in the world. Shane McMahon. Okay, stop.
Shinsuke and Escobar in the first round of the SmackDown World Cup. So here we go. And you can see what winning that has done for his future. Well, at least he gets to work with his wife now. Madcap. Yeah. Well, they're not married yet. His girlfriend, I should say.
Close enough.
Madcap and Emma. Shinsuke off the ropes. I kind of dig this, though. It's kind of cool. They have the flags up on the screen in the back.
I mean, you got different countries represented, so
yeah, it's kind of cool.
Okay, that's
kind of cool. Little different flavor to it. Kind of cool. Good thing Vince isn't running this. He'd probably make the World Cup an athletic cup.
Damn.
You definitely don't want to drink out of that one. At least Emma's not dancing around everywhere. Thank God. Remember that. Hey, sorry, but do any of you know if they're going to stream the Great Muta versus Shinsuke in January? I haven't heard anything. I would imagine they will. Someone will pick it up.
That's New Japan Wrestling, right? Wait, what is that? I can't remember what that was.
I don't remember where that is either. Is it New Japan?
If that's, it might be their big event in January, but I could be wrong.
I don't.
Oh no, it's a different one. It's a different promotion. I have no idea.
Muta versus Nakamura. Let me see. I'm sure it'll be on Fight. Fight TV carries mostly everything.
I am so glad Full Gear is on Fight this time.
Oh, it's on Fight instead of Bleacher Report? Wow, that's
it's on
shocking.
Both.
Damn. It's a Japanese company, not New Japan. Well, they'd be silly not to televise it somehow. I bet it'll probably. It says, yeah, it's not New Japan. I don't know. I'd imagine it'll be shown on. I'm sure it'll be on Fight. Could be on Peacock.
That makes sense.
Okay. That's a new Sonic the Hedgehog game. Good Lord. Sonic the Hedgehog has been going on video game screens since the 1980s.
Was it in the 80s?
Late 80s with the Sega Genesis. Yep.
I don't think it came out in like 92, wasn't it?
The Genesis?
Yeah. Was it earlier?
I want to say I had the Genesis when I was probably... No, you know what? That came out probably my first year of college. So I think that was around 88. 88, 89.
Oh, that's right, because Nintendo came out around 88, 89, right? Yeah.
I just bought God of War. Everybody's telling me how good it is. So I picked it up for the PS5. Which I don't even know why I do that, because God only knows when the hell I'm going to have time to touch a video game. Can't tell you the last time that I've been able to sit down and play games.
Yeah, I want to get to Call of Duty, but I want time to play it.
That's another one that everybody's playing, Call of Duty and that. 89, says Brandon Barnes. Yeah, I kind of figured they came out around that time, yeah. 88.
That's about right, because the Super Nintendo came out like, 95, 96?
Nintendo. No,
Super Nintendo. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Super Nintendo, yeah.
Yeah.
Sega Genesis, known as the Mega Drive, is a 16-bit fourth generation home video game console developed and sold by Sega. Release date JP, October 29th, 1988. Yep, that would have been my second year in college. So, yep, that's spot on. Why the heck is that dude on Legado del Fantasma dressed up as Pee Wee Herman? Does he not look like Pee Wee Herman, or is that just me?
I mean, he been dressed like that for a minute. So.
He looks like Pee Wee Herman with that gray suit and the bow tie. It's hilarious. Will Raleigh Sports says I was 8.
Yeah, for what, 7?
Yeah, about 7. Yeah, I'm about 7, 8.
I was 3.
Yep. I was 88. I was 19. Yeah, 19? Yeah, sounds about right. 19. TurboGrafx 16. Video games, I go all the way back to the original Pong. A friend of mine had it. That was the very first video game I've ever played was Pong. And after that, it was Atari, which she had. I got an Intellivision. The Intellivision was my very first video game system that I owned. And then I saved up money to buy myself a Nintendo when they came out. So then I had a Genesis. I had a ColecoVision Atom, which ColecoVision was state of the art back then. But the Atom was like a computer, basically. I had that. I've had just about every video game system that there is. Xbox was the only one I didn't continue after the second one because they kept dying on me. But I've owned almost every other one. Big kick from Escobar. Got Shinsuke staggered now up over his shoulders. Some elbows here from Shinsuke. Got Zelina waiting or looking on from the outside. Nakamura trying to get himself fired up. Coleco's back. Coleco was really good. Yeah, it was really good. Had some really good games. Donkey Kong looked tremendous on ColecoVision. I think really that's why I bought it, because Donkey Kong's still one of my all-time favorite arcade games.
I was so happy when it got Donkey Kong came on for I think it was the 64, the Nintendo 64, and it was like 3D. I'm like, wow, this is awesome.
I still think my favorite game of all time is Mario Kart for the N64.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mario Kart's good.
Yeah,
it don't get much better than that.
That's why I want to get Switch, because it's on there.
But it's not, even on a Switch, it's not the same. For some reason, like the N64, it has to be
Mario Kart 64 on the Switch.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Huh. But it's not the same, like controllers and stuff. Those N64 controllers or something else.
Huge.
Yes.
You can actually get an N64 controller for the Switch.
Oh.
Paul Healy said Pee-wee went flying. He did. And he looked like Pee-wee when he did.
Stop it.
He is forever going to be known to me as Pee-wee Herman.
Oh,
he looks so much like him. I'm sorry. He just does. Santos Escobar. Great move there. That might do it. 1, 2. Yes, it does.
Huh.
Escobar wins.
Mm.
Zelina is happy about that.
Yeah, I bet people are going to be like upset about that one.
Pee-wee's he even has shoes. Come on. He even has shoes on like Pee-wee. Now, don't tell me he didn't do that on purpose. Don't even tell me he didn't do that on purpose. He is dressed up like Pee-wee Herman. Even the shoes are the same. Come on. All he needs is that, what's that thing that he had called? Cherry? Couch? Whatever the thing was that he sat in? The chair.
The little teal chair?
Yeah, and a bike.
Oh,
if he had a bike, he'd be perfect. That he definitely dressed like Pee-wee Herman. There's no doubt. Maybe they were doing this. Maybe they were celebrating Halloween late. Because, I mean, you had Shinsuke looking like Kill Bill. The other guy looks just like Pee-wee Herman. Maybe they were just doing some Halloween stuff a little late.
They didn't get a chance to wear their costumes on TV.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah.
Oh, they probably did, yeah.
He needs a bike, yes. If he had a bike, yes, he would have been perfect. Happy Veterans Day, yes, from all of us. I did wish everyone a happy Veterans Day on our Twitter channel today. Thank you, obviously, from all of us to all of those who have served our country and are serving still today. So, and all the veterans that we have lost over the years. So obviously this is their day and the day to celebrate them. Many of you, my father served in the Army. Many of you, I'm sure, probably have had parents, relatives, brothers and sisters, so on and so forth, that may have served in the military. So this is to honor them and all of the people who have passed on serving our country. So big day. And I saw a lot of people in my store today, a lot of older men and stuff wearing the veterans hats proudly today. So, and as you can see, they're doing a little tribute here on WWE. They are very, very much proud of the military. WWE is doing that tribute to the troops, which they will do in the month of December. So Veterans Day in USA and Remembrance Day in the UK. kind of overwhelming to think that, so many men and women have, do this. It's something you don't really think about, that there are people out there that are keeping us safe, all around the world. And a lot of times you don't, it's just something you don't really consider. Jericho was on Masked Singer. Yes. Masked Singer is a horrible show. I cannot watch that show. It's terrible. It's awful. That show is terrible.
Did they actually reveal it was him?
No,
yeah, I don't think they did. Did they?
No.
Or did
No,
they? Okay.
No, but there's no way that's not Jericho.
Yeah.
100%.
We all know Jericho.
Liv Morgan, and we're getting the women's contenders match next. Blessings to the veterans and their families who have served and those that pay the ultimate price so we can have the freedoms we enjoy. Yeah. Yep.
This SmackDown is jam-packed.
Yeah, it really was. This should be a long match as well, I would think. Crazy Liv. Let's see if Crazy Liv gets a little crazier this week.
It's debatable.
WrestleMania is getting advertised. The tickets are going on sale soon. WrestleMania goes Hollywood is what they're calling it.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed in that.
Lest we forget, says Alicia. Moda says, I almost joined the armed forces back in the day, but couldn't do it. The 6-pack challenge. Who is going to go and face? Who's your pick? Who do you think is going to win, guys? Who wins and goes to face Ronda Rousey? I don't believe Liv will win because obviously she just lost the title, so I don't think you could pretty much say that it won't be Liv. I can tell you who I'd like to see win, but I don't think it'll be her. I would love to see Shotzi win, but I don't think it will be Shotzi. Pretty sure Lacey Evans won't win either.
Kiss the Hill, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Who do y'all think is going to win? James says Shotzi. I'd love to see her win it. I'd love to see it.
I think Shotzi's over. I'm like, why not?
I would love to see them take a chance on Shotzi. I would love to see it. I think she deserves some time in the spotlight.
Yeah.
People saying Liv got a new theme. Sounded like the same one to me.
It's the same one.
Who do y'all think is going to win? Is who are all the people in that? Did I miss some? I know. Is Raquel in that?
Yes, she in that.
She could be a good bet to win. She could be a good bet to win. Seth versus Finn next week on Monday Night Raw. I'll be.
You have to think longer term though. Like, do you foresee whoever it is beating Ronda?
Yeah, that's true. Probably not.
So then it really don't matter.
Yeah, very true. Ronda will probably have that for a little while until you know what? Good chance Ronda has that until we get a return of Becky Lynch, and then they'll probably have a match at WrestleMania, which everybody was hoping we'd get last year and we didn't. So, yeah, good point. It's probably just going to be.
So what you're saying is Becky's going to win the Royal Rumble.
Good probability, I would think. I mean, Becky will probably show up there. Charlotte may show up there. Yeah, it might be a good bet. Although, listen, if Sasha comes back, you can't really rule her out either. So yeah, the women's Rumble should be very interesting this year. I mean, look at what we were talking about last night on Impact, and what Jeff was talking about with Mickie James. What if Mickie loses at that next pay-per-view that Impact's having next week? And what if her and Nick Aldis go to WWE and Mickie ends up in the Rumble? I mean,
shut up and take my money.
There's a lot of stuff that can go on. What if they both end up in the Rumble? What if Aldis enters the men's? I mean, could happen.
You know what I'm waiting for? A screwy finish at the Royal Rumble. We haven't had that in years. Like something screwy, like both, like two people fall down at the same time or something like that.
Yeah. This Rumble is going to be interesting. You're going to have some. You're probably going to have some really crazy returns. I would take probably almost any bet that Cody Rhodes will be in it. I'd take almost any bet on that. Other people that they could be bringing back too. Don't be surprised if they
I'd
bring
like Cody to win it.
Oh, I think he will. If he's in it, I'm pretty sure he will. Yeah, if he's in it, I'm pretty sure he will. It wasn't his name in NXT, but Jonah. If Jonah ends up back, because that's another name that they were throwing around that Triple H might be bringing back.
And he has not been nowhere the last month.
Yep. So that's another possibility you might see. I think you're going to see a lot of surprises at this year's Rumble. So I think it's going to be big. Roman Reigns special moment, they're calling it. That's interesting.
Don't be shocked if this set up the War Games match, because we haven't got the Miz War Games match set up yet.
Yeah, maybe. LA Knight. Oh, you got Bray's thing behind LA Knight?
Well, I'll be there.
The Moth showed up behind LA Knight? And it's still going. He's looking.
He's like, what the heck? You're like, what?
Look at
Ooh.
It keeps going too, and he looks back at it, it disappears.
What was that?
Turn this trash off. This is my time. Oh, it's Bray.
Oh.
My name's Bray. Now we can be friends.
Interesting.
I understand you. You got anger and rage inside you? Me too, man. My rage is going to make a monster out of me. Listen to the laugh. Thing is, I'm not proud of the things I do. I just don't know how true that is anymore. I know what it takes to give respect. And I'm asking you, how far are you willing to go? Oh, boy. Back to your romper room, play with your puppets? Stick them anywhere that gives you pleasure? Oh, no. Oh! Bray with a headbutt and Knight goes down? Oh, LA Knight, you picked the wrong person to fight with.
Idiot.
Oh, LA Knight picks a fight with Bray. Oh, we might be getting our first match. LA Knight might be facing Bray in his first match. Oh, LA Knight, not good.
Good grief, I love that man.
That was not smart.
Wherever gives you pleasure.
Oh.
By the way, the back and forth between that two right there, that was good.
Yeah.
He told him to stick his puppets wherever it gives him pleasure. Like, oh my God.
I loved Bray's reaction to that. You see,
He just gives him that headbutt and just knocks him down. That was amazing.
That was so funny.
That was the first wrestler reaction to that. That's awesome.
Oh my God. Are we getting Survivor Series match between Bray and LA Knight? Wow. Or is it? Wow, they couldn't even do that on SmackDown if they really wanted to.
Yeah.
He had to get his feet wet because he haven't had a match in a minute.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Big Dan is here. What's up, Big Dan? Wow, what a segment, says Danny. Don't piss off Bray, man.
Nope.
Derek says, so sorry I'm late. You just missed Bray Wyatt confront LA Knight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. They're not going to ruin him, Moda, I don't think. They're going to build him up even more as a heel, that's all.
Yep.
Bray is a face, so they're not going to ruin him by doing that. That's just going to build him up even more. The crowd's going to hate him even more. You put that's just the thing. Who do you put up against the biggest face on that show? You want to get a guy in there who's going to become a bigger heel. Because whoever he wrestles, the crowd's going to absolutely hate. So smart, really. Bray going to whoop Knight so bad he's going to wish he was a Maximum Male Model.
All right, I'll see you guys.
LA Knight doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, that wasn't very smart. I mean, the fact that he was paying attention to the symbol and he kept saying, "Get that crap off of here," and I'm like, "Oh, this isn't going to turn out well." Shotzi got knocked down right away, and Lacey tried to cover her quickly. Sonya Deville's out there now. Here comes Crazy Liv.
I love these type of matches. No tags, no nothing. Just fight.
This is just chaos.
Yeah.
Just chaos. Well, there you go, people. All of you impatient people that kept saying, "Who's he going to wrestle? Who's he going to wrestle? When's he going to wrestle?" Well, I think you got your answer. So there you go. Now you know. And
what side of Bray you going to get?
Well, now it's certainly not going to be the kind one.
No.
He ain't getting that one. Derek said, "Damn it, what happened?" Basically, LA Knight was down there out cutting a promo. Bray's stuff started to come on the screen. LA Knight got pissed, and then Bray showed up and came out and started talking to him. Had a nice little conversation until LA Knight told him to stick his puppets where it gives him pleasure and go back to his little fun house. And then that was it. Bray headbutted him and knocked him down. Anyone involved with Bray is getting a push from working with him. Yes. Yeah. I mean, he's the top face on SmackDown. Anyone you want to be a heel, I need LA Knight versus Bray. Moldy Spoon said I'm down for that.
I didn't think I need it. Now I want
it. Was something we didn't think we need, and now we know. Whose game is it? Might be LA Knight's game, but this is Bray's world. Bray's first feud looks that way. So all the people that were saying, "Well, where's he going to wrestle already?" are going to get their answer. Now the question is when? Is it going to be at Survivor Series? Is it going to be on a SmackDown? We'll see.
We got 2 weeks before that. This week and next week. Next week in the one week. Yeah. Possible.
It would be cool to see Bray have different feuds with different people, and each person channels a different personality. Unexpected. Yeah, if you would have told me LA Knight was going to be his first feud coming back, I would have said I wouldn't have believed that. So LA could also have been chosen to dust off any ring rust. He's one of those kind of guys like Drew Gulak who's trusted to do that kind of stuff.
I hope it's not the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's true. Survivor Series isn't that far away, so I would imagine that the match will probably be on Survivor Series, I would think.
Yeah, because otherwise we got to figure something out.
Yeah, it'll be on. Either way, guys, Jody's and Jeff are going to have a lot to talk about because now you could start talking about what are you going to expect from this? What are you going to see as far as the entrance and as far as what he's going to look like and how is he going to look? Is he going to come down with a mask? Is he not? How is he going to be in the ring? This is going to fire up all kind of conversations now.
We're doing Abby's on
Tuesday. Yep. They are doing Abby's on Tuesday at 6:00, Jody, still?
Yep.
Okay. So make sure you don't miss this because they're going to have a lot of stuff now to mull over because now that we have a direction of where it looks like it's going, we're going to, they'll have a lot to talk about and a lot of theories to go over as to what this is going to look like. So don't miss that on Tuesday. Lisa says, Jody, how does he get more handsome?
Okay,
hell.
y'all. Come on.
She says, oh my goodness, I'm melting. I'm melting. Marley liked it too, apparently. I think I'm going to guess the SmackDown Go Home show.
He's always been handsome.
Bray is the apple of wrestling. He brings us stuff we did not know we needed. Like I said, I would have never thought that as being his first feud. I would never have gone for that one, but that's kind of cool. Somebody you definitely wouldn't think, but again, it's like I said, it's going to help LA Knight to get that hate. It's going to get him that hate from the crowd.
Don't show me that. Oh, why do I have to have a KFC commercial?
I'm getting Yellowstone. The Yellowstone commercial.
I got K.
How is Howdy going to play into this?
How is Kevin Costner not aged? Like at all?
Blood Ninja 664 the Gamer. Hello to you. Welcome. Well, that reminds me because I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So if I could find the damn thing.
Allow me.
I probably can't. I'll find it. Maybe. No, maybe not. I don't know where it is now. Tazzy will find it.
I got you. Here we go.
Tazzy will find it. There it is. If you haven't done so already, please, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We'd really appreciate that if you would. Also, make sure that you put a like up on the stream at some point for us tonight as well. And share the stream if you know anybody else who you might think would enjoy the content. And also hit that notifications button as well to be notified about when we have future content. So, Blood Ninja, thank you for joining us. That's for you. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do. We'd really appreciate that. And,
I will make sure I give Bray a hug from everybody next weekend.
Yeah, that's next week, right?
Next week, yeah.
I wonder if so. Is that what day is it? Saturday?
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll be. I wonder if he'll be on SmackDown then next week. Maybe not.
I don't know. I don't know where SmackDown is next week.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I wonder if it coincides with where are you going to see him?
Toledo.
That's Ohio.
Ohio.
Somebody will have to check. Check and see where SmackDown is next week. I'm curious now. We got Xia Li and Lacey Evans.
Let's see. SmackDown is in Connecticut.
Yeah, that's kind of far away. Well, yeah, that's like 4 states away. That's not close. So maybe he won't. Well. Listen. They could what time is the meet and greet at on Saturday?
It's not until 1:00.
Oh, he could catch a flight then probably. If he goes to SmackDown, he might just do like something early on in the show, catch a flight, and then go. He could always tape a promo too.
Yeah.
Ooh. Monday Raw in Albany, New York in a couple weeks.
Go in Albany.
Yeah.
Wonder if Jeff knows. I think I did see that now that I think about it. Raquel, Liv, DDT for Liv Morgan. Raquel is down. Here comes Sonya. Throws Liv Morgan out of the ring. Sonya going to try to cover Raquel here. 1, 2, no. Saved by Liv. Hello, Hassan. How are you? It seems like LA Knight is being a main eventer versus Bray is badass and a feud without a title. We were all saying, and Jody and Jeff have said this on Abby's too. He doesn't need a title.
Nope.
At all. So I would just keep that away from him. It just doesn't need it. Maybe a pre-tape vignette. Yeah, it could very well be. Cover by Raquel, and now Sonya pulls out Raquel, and now Raquel's going to return the favor. And there's a big boot, and down goes Sonya. Xia Li's back. Raquel's looking for some weaponry. And we've got a table. Get the tables.
No disqualification.
Yeah, that's true. They can use weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Table being set up. And the steps.
Jeez.
Raquel has got Sonya on top of those steel steps. And here comes Liv. Oh, ooh, that didn't look good at all. Liv's chin went right off the bottom of that table. That was a mess. That did not look good. Her literally her chin hit right here on the top of that table. It didn't look good. You'll lose some teeth like that. She may have slipped. I couldn't really tell, but that she didn't. I don't think that was meant to be that way. I think she was meant to put her through that table, and it just did not work out that way. Those steel steps are probably really, really slippery, I'd imagine, especially with the ring attire boots. Sonya is getting up first. Raquel and Liv are still down. Shotzi's in there with Lacey Evans. Lacey with a big kick. Shotzi with a roundhouse. Kick to the midsection from Lacey Evans. Shotzi off the ropes. Duck under the elbow. Goes for the kick again. She missed it. Shotzi gets her. Cover. 1, 2. Shotzi won.
See?
Shotzi's the #1 contender. That's amazing. That's huge.
That tells you who's Triple H favorites.
That's huge. And it's going to be at War Games.
Really?
Shotzi versus Ronda Rousey at War Games. James said, yes, I called it. Good for her. I love Shotzi Blackheart. Good for her. I hope none of those women are really hurt. Because Liv is kind of just laying there, and so is Raquel. I hope none of them really got hurt on that. Like I said, it really looked like Liv took a shot on the chin on that table. I hope that's not true.
I want to get my hair that vibrant.
The green color like she has?
Any color like that. Blue, purple, pink. It hasn't been that vibrant unless it had like blonde undertones.
Tazzy, you want to get your hair? Oh, sorry.
Damn.
Sorry.
What did you say? I missed it.
Sorry, I had to. Although, look, it's not like I've got a lot going on anymore up there either.
I don't know. That's definitely not gonna work. I can get a wig. I can get a wig. I can do a wig. Yeah.
You could. You could rock a wig.
I can rock a wig.
Is that Carre? Nighty night? Nighty night for LA night. It might be. It might be.
He's still gonna use the same.
It might be.
Mr. Abigail and stuff.
Wonder what else Bray does tonight. I don't know if we'll see anything else.
Finisher.
Yeah.
Might not see anything else. That might be it.
Maybe.
Might be it. Could these
You
appearances?
guys think he'll keep his same moveset or have something new?
Good
He
question.
probably added something to it. I can see him like
Adding
hey, yeah. Because it seemed like every vision of Bray, he adds more stuff to his moveset.
I would think I think he still keeps Sister Abigail. I would think because that's been a staple of his for years and years. I would think he still has that. I don't think he'll use the mandible claw anymore. I think that was the Fiend. So I don't think he'll use the claw. But I would think he would keep Sister Abigail. But who knows? Could these appearances and promos from Bray and his characters be a mixture of Mick Foley and The Undertaker? I feel like there's a chance that these appearances, it could be. I mean, there is a lot of callback stuff to Mick with the different personalities. I don't see that so much in Taker. I mean, Taker changed personas, but he was always still The Undertaker in those. It weren't different personalities of his. They're a little bit different personas, but I don't really think he ever changed. Is Roman going to call out Bray? No, I don't think so.
No.
He would not dare.
I don't think so.
I think he's either going to call out Jay.
Yeah.
Or Sammy.
Yeah, one or the other. I agree.
Or
one or the other.
Could be one of the Braun and Bruce.
Maybe.
I mean, like I said, they got set up that War Games because they're basically the War Games match. Because you're not gonna put both things on Raw, one on Raw, both War Games on Raw. I mean the Raw side of everything. You kind of split it up.
It'll be interesting to see if it's a choice between Jay or Sammy. I mean, Sammy is absolutely killing it with all the merch and everything like that right now. So I would think they would lean maybe towards Jay, and the fact, like I said, that he's hurt. If he has that injury and he does need surgery, like some people in the chat said, he's going to need time off. So maybe, remember, Roman doesn't forget things. So remember how Jay, kind of said, I don't care what the tribal chief thinks. He's not going to forget about that. Sammy calmed him down, but he's not going to forget about that. So if that's the case, it could be a beat down for Jay, and then Jay is gone for a while.
That means Solo takes over.
Yep. Solo could take over. Yeah, in the tag team. Yeah. Yep. Or they could just not have any matches for a while. I mean, they broke the record. There's really nothing else for them to do. And maybe they just don't put the titles up. And if they do have to, then yeah, they could have Solo take over. So the Sammy thing was the initial idea, Danny. They were going to turn on Sammy, and then Sammy was going to end up joining up with Kevin Owens. But I don't know now because this thing with Sammy is going over so well. Shotzi and Emma backstage. Emma's looking for Madcap. Shotzi said you're crushing. Well, they kind of are dating, yes. A little bit of truth to that. Uh-oh. Shayna Baszler.
Run.
Shotzi might want to get out of Dodge. Shayna doesn't like the fact that people are going after Ronda, so Ronda's going to give you the beating of a lifetime. You want a broken arm? Or you want your ankle snapped like a twig? Wow, Shotzi says, I belong here and I'm going to prove it. Uh-oh. Ronda's there. Oh, sneak attack from Shayna.
Night, Shotzi.
Shotzi and Shayna. That's a good callback.
Shayna's a hitman for Ronda apparently now. Clean up on aisle green.
For real?
Wow. Well, guessing he turns on Jay.
I think that's the most likely.
Yeah, it would seem so. Ricochet. Oh, it's going to be Ricochet against Mustafa Ali. Okay, I'm down for that. They have had some really good matches.
Oh, yes.
Really, really good matches.
It's a good callback, too, yeah.
I'm guessing Ricochet will probably win, but these two have had amazing matches, so that should be really good. We have a history. Yep. Yep. Gunther. Didn't you have enough? Gunther said, I would love to beat you again. I still want Shayna versus Ronda. That could happen somewhere down the road. She'll be her right-hand person for a little while, and a lot of times in wrestling that doesn't last, and then they turn on each other.
Just ask Shawn Michaels.
Yep. Shayna versus Ronda maybe at SummerSlam? Could be. I don't think Ronda will have that title past Mania. I think she'll lose at WrestleMania, especially if it's Becky. Becky will get the title back. Talk about Braun, Strowman, and Omos. Made Omos look pretty good in this match. Or is Naomi joining? They need a woman. You're talking about the Bloodline? I think it's a good bet. Naomi and Sasha are both come back, especially since they were both put back in the entrance. That kind of gives it away a little bit.
Yeah, they stick that over there. They didn't put it back. They didn't do it afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys ain't slick.
We got another World Cup match up next, and it is Braun Strowman. So we got another World Cup match coming up next. What did you think of what Jeff Jarrett's comments on Dynamite about Braun? And yeah, I heard that. Yeah, listen, that shots fired. But here's the thing: the dude just worked in WWE. What? Not 2 months ago. I mean, it's a heelish thing to do. That's just what he does. Tony Khan seems to like that stuff when they take shots at WWE and everything like that. So, yeah, it is what it is. Jeff will be good there, I think. Probably a good pickup for them. He can help backstage and train some people and stuff like that. He could play the heel pretty well. So, it's probably a good pickup for them. AEW was pretty good. The only thing, and I didn't really think about it this way. I watched the whole promo with Saraya and Britt Baker, and I didn't really look at it the way that they looked at it. And I was listening to people talk about it. Tommy Dreamer and Bully Ray and Dave LaGreca on Busted Open were all talking about it. And Bully brought up a good point, and he said that there was a point in that where when Saraya was talking, the crowd was starting to kind of turn on her a little bit. When she was talking about how it's not Britt's house, it's her house. And, saying stuff like that, all this stuff that Britt didn't deserve it. And Tony Khan gave her what she got and all that kind of stuff. And it's a good point. It was almost like she was cutting a heel promo, he said. And it's true. Like, in his opinion, he said she should have just talked about the match and then stopped where she said she was returning and she was able to compete and then stop. And because it does seem like she kind of lost the crowd a little bit, like they kind of looked and were booing her a little bit, some of them. So, it was a good point because I didn't really see it that way, but I'm like, yeah, okay. I guess you can kind of see it in different ways. JJ did it all the time in TNA. Yeah. I mean, he's nothing different from him. That's just who he is. I swear it's on all ex-WWE contract must crap on WWE. Well, yeah, sour grapes, I guess. He was working backstage for them, and they let him go. Who knows? Could have been one of Vince's guys, maybe. And Triple H just had no need for him. And yeah. Yep. Can't take away his career from the man. He is a legend. He's was a great wrestler. So, yes, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. Also, make sure you drop a like on the stream for us tonight as well. Also, share the video if you know anybody who you think may enjoy the content, and please hit the notification bell. Ring the bell for future content, which we won't have any now until Tuesday, and that will be Jody and Jeff and Dom for Abby's window, which they will have some exciting stuff to talk about after what we saw tonight, and a possible match finally coming up for one Bray Wyatt, and it is L.A. Knight of all people. So they'll talk all about that on Abby's window on Tuesday. Remember, Tuesday, different date. Tuesday at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please join them for that. Then after that, we've got Impact Wrestling on Thursday night, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is a go-home show for their pay-per-view, which is the following night on Friday. So we have Impact on Thursday. We'll do our predictions for the pay-per-view after that. Then Friday, we have Impact, the pay-per-view. And, of course, we have SmackDown. We'll kind of be watching two screens and doing that whole thing. So a double dose of insiders on Friday. And then next Sunday, well, we will be back with our weekly show. Jeff and I should be back, I believe. We'll let you know, but we should be back for the Inside Between the Ropes show next Sunday. There's that World Cup and Jinder Mahal. Jinder's got a mic. This should be interesting.
God, he was still around.
Yeah, Jinder kind of just pops up here and there. He goes away for a while, then it comes back. Did you see that Sean Spears said Tyler Breeze retired? I thought WWE maybe was on up, down, down. Hey, Misfit Wrestling Podcast, how are you? What's up, guys? Look like we have Bray Wyatt's very first feud. It looks that way. Braun wins this. Yes, I would think Braun would beat Jinder Mahal. Yes, I would think that he will win. Jinder's messed with the wrong Giants. I'll bet you the news outlets, the dirt sheets are probably all over the Bray and LA Knight thing. The modern day Maharaja. Sean Ross Sapp is all over at Bray Wyatt and LA Knight promos with question marks and exclamation points. And he says, hose me down, says Sean Ross Sapp. WWE just wrote, well, this is interesting. At no point in my life, this is Sean Ross Sapp again, have I ever considered Bray and LA Knight walking past one another in a hall, much less having a possible program. I cannot wait. That interaction ruled. This is from Sean Ross Sapp.
That's good. That's good. Good endorsement right there.
People are all over this.
Yeah.
Wrestling World wrote in quotes, how far are you willing to go? Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight. People are loving this. Wow, this is insane. Very, very unexpected face-to-face with Bray Wyatt and LA Knight, and Bray actually got physical. What the hell was that about? Oh, this was the quote. Where should you go? Where you should go is back to your romper room. Play with your puppets. Stick them anywhere that gives you pleasure. It's okay with me.
I don't know how he kept a straight face with that.
I don't know either. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, it's definitely got attention.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Jinder Mahal is getting attention from Braun Strowman. Big clothesline from Braun. Strowman, let's see. It's the beginning of the end, possibly here for good old Jinder. Got him up and down. Monster bomb, they call that too. Goodbye. Goodbye, Jinder.
Well,
going to be kind of tough for anyone to keep Braun from winning the cup. Pretty much confirms Bray's. Oh yeah, that has been confirmed that he's the number one babyface on SmackDown. They talked about that a bunch, like 3 weeks ago, I think. Might have been 2 weeks ago, I want to say, and they said that he's now ahead of Drew as the top babyface on SmackDown. So yeah, yep. I read that Hunter may be capitalizing on the real life romance between Emma and Madcap Moss. That would make sense. Well, I mean, they just talked about it. Emma was saying that she wanted to know where he was, and she then Shotzi said she was crushing. Well, if you want to know what kind of business that Roman Reigns has, we're going to find out. And that creepy ass smile from Paul Heyman too. I don't know what that was all about. There's this thing with the Miz and getting exposed. I saw this live last week. Johnny Gargano showing that film.
The whole remote control thing.
My God.
That was hilarious.
It really was. And then we're getting Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. Louisville, Kentucky. So Finn Balor and Seth. Superman punch. Oh, you're calling a Superman punch for Jay? Okay. Jody says she'll be right back. She has to switch devices. Bobby Roode is supposedly heading back to SmackDown. Balor versus Rollins in the Triple H era. What? Oh,
Good call back on that.
What?
It's actually the last time Balor, the first time he won the Universal title.
Got to send this out on the Twitter machine really quick.
Speaking of that.
I bet you Jeff's going to love the LA Knight Bray thing. I bet he's absolutely going to love it.
I can't spell.
I just sent it out. Twitter. Looks like we got a Bray Wyatt's first feud, and it's LA Knight. What do you all think? Will they wrestle at Survivor Series? Moldy Spoon says, what? Knowing Hunter is going to let those two men pro wrestle. I love Seth being a babyface, especially since he did it the way Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson did. R.I.P. Yeah, we talked about Kevin Conroy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very sad that he had passed away. Might have to go back and watch some Batman the Animated Series now. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Oh, it's been a minute. I mean, that was on Fox.
Yeah, I'm sure it's on some streaming service, I would imagine. Could be. Oh, it's probably HBO Max because I think they have all the DC stuff. I haven't watched them in a long time, actually.
I think so. I remember watching it somewhere. I can't remember where.
I think it's HBO Max. Yeah, it's HBO Max. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and watch those again. They were really, really good. I don't care what anyone says, Kevin Conroy. Oh, you're not the only one who thinks that. I posted that today in my geek group, but there are a lot of people who he is the definitive Batman for them. You're definitely not alone. There's a lot of people think that. Some more scenes from Crown Jewel. There's that Logan Paul leap from the corner. And there is the Survivor Series logo, which many people pointed out is the same two colors that you see on Bray Wyatt's promos, red and blue. I think C pointed that out. So maybe it did all mean something. Oh, no. Pee Wee Herman's back? What is Pee Wee doing? Oh, that's right. We're getting Zelina versus...
Yeah,
I forgot about this. Hit row. Hit row. Zelina's having a match. If Bobby Roode does come back to SmackDown, I hope it's NXT Bobby Roode and not main roster Bobby Roode. Well, that's what we were saying earlier, that wondering if maybe Bobby Roode could be that what is that called again?
What's that?
That cryptic thing that's going on NXT with the
scripts.
Yeah, scripts. Maybe Bobby Roode is scripts.
Never know.
Pee Wee is back. Yeah, he is. He needs a bike, though.
Damn.
Misfit says, glorious. Zelina is waiting over in the corner. Could Legado del Fantasma go 2-0 tonight? Talking about them having music on Apple Music. I mean, where the hell is Shattered going to be on Apple Music? Good Lord. Let's go. Hit row. Hit. Oh. The Viking Raiders.
No.
Getting a horn. This has to be the Viking. Oh, look at this.
I'm way behind.
Dude, look at this.
Hold on.
Basically, she just came out and distracted them. Oh, no, they're there. The Viking Raiders going after Hit Row.
You know, Hit Row must be attracted to debuts.
There's Sarah Logan. Look at Sarah Logan. Sarah Logan just took out. Oh, man. Eric and Ibar just destroying everything. Oh, Pee Wee just got smashed into the barricade.
Wow.
Oh, look at this. Look at the knee lift. Wow, this is really cool. Oh.
Very interesting.
Pee Wee got squashed. He did. Top Dollar. They're going after Top Dollar.
I like Zelina. Oh.
Logan made Zelina. Well, wouldn't you? Sarah Logan looks menacing. Look at this. Look at her.
Oh my God.
Look at Sarah Logan. She's got half of her face painted black. Look at that. Fingers painted black. She's got black stuff on her face. She touched her lip and like black paint. Look at that. Damn, look at this. It almost looks as if Sarah's got them under some sort of control because she has her hands on both of their heads. So they doing something kind of like where Sarah might be like a witch like a witch queen or something in charge of the Vikings with the black queen? Stuff in it. Ah, man, I dig that. Wow, that was cool. That's a great repackaging for them because the Viking Raiders needed it. They were going really nowhere. So that's really cool. They just came in and laid waste to everybody. That was really cool. The most watched event in Saudi Arabia history was Crown Jewel. That was awesome, James.
Wow.
That was really cool. It was really cool. Yep, that was really cool. I loved it. Loved it.
Need more of this.
This has been really good, man. We're getting some new stuff here. Getting some new stuff here tonight. We had that great championship match to start the show. You had the women's match with a surprising winner. Now we got this with the Viking Raiders showing up. I mean, this has been good stuff. Some new direction that everything seems to be going. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Paul says that was amazing. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. I loved how she it looked like she was just kind of controlling them. It's almost kind of reminds me a little bit of a voodoo priestess, maybe a little bit. I don't know enough about Viking mythology to know whether or not like they had women that were kind of like that. I'm not sure.
I hope that was. Is that a new word you just made up?
What?
Viking mythology.
Oh, Viking mythology.
I love that. I love it.
Roman Reigns is on his way out. Logan said Valhalla is here.
Because it was like, what, 9:35? I'm like, okay, this must be going to be a short match. Obviously, it was no match at all.
Alicia said they had witches. Okay. See, I haven't read enough, like Norse mythology, Viking stuff, like I don't know enough about that stuff. I know mostly because of what it led to with comic books and stuff with Thor and things like that. But I don't know enough about it to know whether or not they had like priestesses or anything back then. But if you say they had witches, well, she certainly looks like that would be the case with the black across the top. And then, like I said, she had that black stuff on her fingers and it came straight down. Yeah, it definitely looked like something a little on the supernatural side. The Vikings called it Seor, and according to their culture, Freya taught Seor or magic to the Aesir, so they may have Sarah be a cross between a shield maiden and a Volva Norse sorceress. Oh, damn, that's cool, dude.
Wow.
That's really cool. Roman is about to solve Jey Uso's problems. Well, Jody's back.
Yay!
Did you see the Viking Raiders stuff? That was really cool.
No.
It was really cool. They came back and just wasted everybody, and Sarah Logan looked amazing.
Awesome. I wonder what's going to happen here.
Roman's 20-minute entry. Yeah, we'll get everything happening in about 10 minutes. It's Usi time. There's signs I'm feeling Usi tonight. Roman Reigns. Sammy is not here.
Yeah.
Dealing with a personal matter, it said. Look at that grin from Paul Heyman.
He just looks so evil.
Oh my God. There's something going down because he does. He looks.
Oh, he's sneaky. He knows something.
Yeah, I think there's something else. something that we're not guessing.
Do you think this could be something with Cross? Because remember, Cross said he wanted a shot at the title, and he's done with Drew.
Is he done with Drew?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, is he done with Drew or not?
Drew, I think, said as much. Drew said he's done with him. So I don't know if they just take that as from what he said, but I don't know. I honestly don't know what this is going to be. I would have thought it would have been something with Sammy, but Sammy's not there.
Right.
Yeah. Special mode. That's all they've called it. And now we're going to get another commercial break.
Yeah, well, of course, we're going to get a commercial.
Watch.
I think this will set up War Games. That was B-Fab's in-ring debut on the main roster. Jey Uso is in so much trouble, says Terrence. He will announce the head of the family. He challenged Roman Reigns' leadership. It's on. Cross lost to Drew at the pay-per-view. Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, no, I know. He did, but that doesn't necessarily mean he can't move on to something else. Roman hit at retirement. The thing is what is Roman going to do at Survivor Series? Is going to be part of a War Games match? If that's the case, though, who's he going to go up against? You know, they're going to get the entire Bloodline. Who's going to go up against the Bloodline? Who do you have that is in current feuds? Unless you just jam everybody together. I mean, it could be the New Day and just throw a whole bunch of people together, but it wouldn't really make a lot of sense. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have to wait and see. My guess still would be Jay, especially now that Sammy's not going to be there. So that they're going to turn on Jay, possibly. Edge is feuding with Judgment Day still and is on Raw. Going to beat the bricks off of Jey Uso and kick him out of the family. Jey Uso is no longer part of the Bloodline. He's out of the family. He renounced the head of the family. It's on now. Well, it can't be on now. That would mean that you're way ahead of us, and they aren't. They go. This is live, dude. So I don't know how it could be on now. Do we get a team coming out to be part of War Games versus the Bloodline? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't know who that would be.
Yeah, I feel like he'll get interrupted. That's what I'm thinking.
Or is Sammy really there and just saying he's not? So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Roman, the thing is Roman going to have a match? So is he going to have a feud or a match at Survivor Series? And if so, who is it going to be? Is it going to be Jay? Like, do they have a match at Survivor Series? I don't know. There's a whole lot going on. I don't know what this is going to lead to. I don't even know if Roman is going to wrestle there because now you kind of don't know. He wrestles at most of the major pay-per-views, but I don't know. I don't know if he'll wrestle with the Bloodline. I don't really know. I don't know how they're going to work this.
You kind of got to have him wrestle at Survivor Series. It's a major pay-per-view.
But he could wrestle in just a singles match.
Mm.
He could wrestle for the title in a singles match. So that's why I said I don't really know who it could be. I mean, Sammy's wrestling Butch next week in that World Cup.
Right.
Shotzi is wrestling Shayna next week. Nothing announced about Bray and LA Knight for next week, so that's probably Survivor Series. Well, guess we're going to find out. Roman's in the ring. Here we go. Crowd booing more than usual. Heyman hands him the mic. We're going to get acknowledge me.
Yep. Indianapolis. Acknowledge me.
Getting Pete Dunne versus Sami Zayn. Yep. There it is. Indianapolis. Acknowledge me. Look at Roman with the Jordans. The original Air Jordans. They kind of look like it.
Yeah, I think so.
Heyman. Tribal Chief and I were discussing on the private jet flying to this hellhole.
Yeah.
Wow. Paul not getting any love from the crowd. Jimmy giving him a thumbs up. What happened to my... Oh, I was going to say, my thing, the show just went off. Indianapolis, that's not very Usi of you. All the great sports rivals that play out on Fox. USA versus the UK in soccer. The Usos versus the New Day. I'm lying through my teeth. I can't keep a straight face. The New Day cannot compare to the Usos. No team can. The New Day have been cast out to the ocean of obscurity. Somebody's coming out. This has to be... Somebody's coming out. Who's it going to be? Could it be Logan Paul again? Could it be his brother? It's not easy being my cousin. Everyone's always acknowledged me for my greatness. I never thought this moment would come. Uh-oh. Calling out Jimmy and Jay. Oh, it seemed like he was just going to say something nice to them, and the Brawling Brutes. Ridge Holland and Butch. Brawling Brute said, we're sick of using the numbers game. Tazzy, I think he called it. I think you called it. They brought backup. Who's their backup? Who is it? Sheamus. Freshly married Sheamus.
That's about right.
Uh-oh, Sheamus' mic isn't working. Sheamus' mic isn't working.
Damn it.
That ruined it. The mic's still not working. Jimmy's laughing at him. His mic keeps cutting out. Oh, this is bad. Roman's laughing. You can't get the mic to work. Oh my God, they're laughing at them.
I love live TV.
Well, so screw the mics. We're just going to fight. Well, now the question is okay, so looks like it's going to be War Games, but who joins the Brutes? Will it be the New Day?
I say Kevin Owens.
Well, Drew McIntyre.
And Drew McIntyre.
Oh, boy. Drew McIntyre is out. And Solo, Sikoa, and Drew face to face. Drew's wanted this for a while. Big clothesline, and down he goes. Big boot from Roman to Drew. Still look out. Sheamus behind Roman. Sheamus and Roman Reigns. Here's another thing you never thought you'd want to see, and you just found you're seeing it. Sheamus and Roman. Oh, this is just nuts. This is how it's going to end. Yep, that's how it ends.
That's about right.
Ends. It ends with a fight.
Hey, I'm wrong with that.
Well, there you go. There's your second War Games match. So it's the Brawling Brutes along with McIntyre. So that's 3, 4. They still have to get more, though, unless Jay can't wrestle. Because then it would be Roman, Jimmy, Solo, and Sammy, maybe?
That was cool.
You got to do 5-on-5.
Yeah, I think it has to be 5-on-5. So then that would mean that the Brutes and Drew would need one more person.
Kale.
Could be Kevin Owens.
That's a big one.
Yeah, could be Kevin Owens. It makes sense. Yeah, would make sense because they were supposed to do that thing with him and Sammy anyway. Now they can't, or they're not going to because Sammy's just too damn popular with them now. So maybe James Chadwick saying Tyler Bate. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Well, there you go. There's your other War Games set up. So it will be the Bloodline going up against the Brawling Brutes, and of course Sheamus and Drew and whoever else. They will have one more person that they will have to have on that team. So there you go. So what an interesting SmackDown this was.
Wow.
A lot of twists and turns tonight. A lot of new direction tonight. More so, I think, than Raw. Raw, you still saw some leftover kind of stuff happening and going on, but a lot of new direction that they're going in. And remember, a lot of this stuff will go to Survivor Series, but a lot of it will continue past there because whatever feud is happening will continue and go on as you get to next year. So very interesting. A lot of very interesting stuff happened on this show. Give us your scores. Let us know what you thought of the show. We'll do the same. Brandon says 10 out of 10. Paul saying good night to all. It's 3 a.m. in Ireland. Enjoy the weekend. Yeah, you too, Paul. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. British Strong Style versus the Bloodline, says James Chadwick. Vikings versus Rowe versus LBF, Joe and Tazzy. Yeah, okay. I'm down with that too. The Viking Raiders thing was awesome. This was a really, really good show. Really, really, really good show. A lot of unexpected stuff. We saw the Bloodline, of course, retain. I don't think too many people didn't expect them to do that. But it was a really, really good match. It lasted for quite a while. And then we weren't sure whether we were getting Bray Wyatt at all. People were kind of doubting it. They weren't sure he was going to show up, and he did. And boy, did he ever. And LA Knight, like completely out of left field. No one would have picked. If I would have put that out to anyone in the chat saying, who do you think is going to be his first feud? LA Knight would have been the last person on your mind. So that's crazy. Just from out of the blue. I thought that was fantastic. And then now this, and the Viking Raiders return was really, really good. This is good stuff. Tonight was really good. Jeff says 9 out of 10. Bonker says 8 out of 10. John G says 10. Jeff says 9. Jeremy says 10. Paul says a 9. 10 from what I gathered on here. We'll watch on Hulu at some point. Emma and Moss probably on Alliance. Yeah, there you are, real life boyfriend, girlfriend. 10 out of 10 says James Grant. Great show. Shane said 9.8. Alicia says 9.98 out of 10. Needed a touch more, Bray. I don't know. I really, really enjoyed this show. Well, let's go around the horn here. Jody, I don't know how much you saw because I know you joined us a little bit late, but score the show from what you saw. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty solid, stacked show. There was a lot going on. I'd probably have to give it a 9. Loved the Bray segment, obviously. Looking forward to what's going to happen going forward.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And, of course, you'll hear a lot more from Jody on Tuesday on Abby's Window about this whole Bray and LA Knight thing that's going on. So come back for that. Tazzy, I know you've got a show to do afterwards, so please go and join Tazzy's after party, which he'll be starting right after he leaves here. What did you think of SmackDown?
I'll be brief, but dude, this is a pretty good show. I'll go in full detail during the after party, but it's a really good show. LA Knight and Bray Wyatt. What can you say? and the Vikings. Oh my God, this is a really, really good SmackDown. I might. I was thinking about a 9 before the ending part of the night. I'm gonna go 9.5.
Yeah, you know what? It's hard for me to give out. I don't give out 10s very easily, even high 9s. But this was really entertaining. I can't really go back and think of a segment that wasn't good. Or that was even on the boring side. Like everything in this was good. The Shinsuke, I mean, maybe you go back and say, well, the Shinsuke thing, but listen, anytime there's a guy that's out there that's dressed up as Pee Wee Herman, I can't help but like that. So I mean, I'm going to give it a 9.5. I think it was really good. This was fun. A lot of this stuff is new. And again, the people who complained about WWE in the past always said it's the same old thing. You know, they keep doing rematches. They keep doing things over and over again. You got Shotzi now. It's going up against Ronda Rousey. Shotzi against Shayna Baszler next week. So there are new things happening, new people getting involved, different stuff that they're doing. So, I like it. I like how they're changing things up. Alicia said 9.98. Randy says 9.1. I think he meant 9 out of 10. Sean says 9 out of 10. Oscar and the EO segment when they talked back and forth in Japanese. Someone translated it actually on Twitter. It was pretty funny. Did I see what Xavier Woods tweeted? I did not. What did Xavier tweet, Randy? You got to let us know. Randy Sam saying he said he can't do it anymore. Or maybe he's going to take a little break. Maybe that's you when they do that kind of stuff. They black out their Twitter, things like that. They usually end up taking a little break away from it. Maybe means that he's not going to do the tag team stuff anymore. Could be. James Chadwick says 8.5 out of 10. And yes, Rampage is on TNT right now for those of you who watch AEW. So, listen, I think it was a great show. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really, really good SmackDown. Really interested to see where a lot of this goes, and obviously who the other people will be in some of these teams, which will be the big surprise of what we get for these War Games teams. And Survivor Series is coming up soon. It's not far away. It's only what? It's the week of Thanksgiving, so it's only Saturday the 26th. It's only 15 days away, so really a little over 2 weeks, and we've got it already. So big, quick turnaround from Crown Jewel. So, all right, guys. Well, that is it for us tonight. Again, if you're new to the channel, and I know a lot of people listen to the show after the fact, which we appreciate. You know, I know people can't always get into the chat and stuff like that. And if you are listening and watching after the show ends, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We really appreciate it. Also, make sure you hit a like on the stream tonight before you leave, and make sure you hit the notification bell to be notified about when we have future content. So that said, nothing else for us until Tuesday, which will be Abby's Window on a special day, 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Jody, Jeff, and Dom. We'll talk about that whole thing that we saw tonight from SmackDown with LA Knight and Bray. So join them for that. We will be back for Impact next Thursday at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right after, we will do our predictions for the pay-per-view, which is Friday. So we will be here for Friday doing kind of double duty. We'll watch both the Impact stuff and the SmackDown at the same time. So we'll do that. And then we'll have our Between the Ropes show next Sunday, which we'll return for that and cover all the stuff that we couldn't talk about this weekend. So that's it. And of course, I'm going to send it over to Tazzy. Tazzy will tell you again what he's got coming up, and you're going to join him for his after party right after our show ends tonight.
Yeah, 10:15 p.m. Eastern Time, which is like 8 minutes away. So I'm gonna just run to the bathroom and just start. Why not? Tomorrow, don't forget, it is the 1K celebration. If you guys want to do a classic watch along with me, that's also going to be a watch along for the original War Games, the first ever NXT War Games, not the WCW. The NXT first ever War Games. It's a big card. So I think it's only like 5 matches, so it's not going to be long. So tune in for that. Also, we're going to do a Q&A and stuff like that. Monday, Tuesday, Raw, NXT 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. You see, I'm doing this really fast, right? Let's see. Friday we will do an after party. I just gotta figure it out. I don't know how we're gonna do the after party, but we'll figure it out. And then next Saturday is the marathon of Eric Marathons, Full Gear. Join me for that. That will, I believe, will start at 6:45 p.m. Eastern time. We got this the pre-show at 7, I think. So we'll do that, and then that will be it.
All right, guys. Well, there you go. That is a wrap for our show tonight. We are very happy you were able to come out and join us tonight. We hope you had a good time while you were here. And yeah, make sure that you all are, well, first of all, make sure that you are enjoying Veterans Day, and you, if there are any people that you know that are serving or have served, please thank them. And also, please stay safe. Please be kind to one another. And hopefully we will see you all for our next show, which for us will be Abby's Window on Tuesday. So Tuesday night at 6:00 p.m. I'll put a reminder out for that so people don't forget. That's it, guys. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Talk to you all when we talk to you. Have a great rest of your night. Good night, all.